If you're a student renting for the first time, you need to know this. Look, becoming a new tenant at the same time you leave home and start university means that you're getting a lot of major life events being thrown at you all at once. But that's all the more reason to be very careful with what you're actually signing up to. Let's look at this in a bit more detail. There are 5 things you need to think about. 1. A tenancy agreement is a legal contract. Never sign a contract that you don't read and understand. Yes, you have some protection under the law, but not if you don't actually read what's put in front of you. If you have any doubts at all about what you're signing, ask the landlord or the letting agent to explain it clearly. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If in doubt, ask a solicitor or Citizens Advice Bureau or contact the Housing Rights Service. Secondly, check the main terms of the tenancy. How long is it for? What's the rent? Does that include rates, or do you have to pay a separate amount for rates? Does the landlord require a deposit? What are your list of do's and don'ts? Things that you have to do and things that you must not do. Thirdly, guarantor. Do you require a guarantor? Get the agreement, the actual document, and make sure your guarantor is happy with it. They may need to take independent legal advice. If you're renting jointly, is the guarantor only liable for your breach of the tenancy agreement, or are they liable for everyone's? Fourthly, make sure you get all of your documents from the landlord. The tenancy agreement, obviously, the tenancy information notice, which is actually required by law, an in-date energy performance certificate, deposit protection certificate for your tenancy deposit, gas safety certificate, if applicable, if there is gas installation in the property, an electrical installation condition report, and any instruction manuals for equipment which is at the property. Fifthly and finally, you must make sure you get an inventory that you and the landlord both agree with. It's not just about what's there at the property, it's about the condition of it and both the property and the contents. If there's any damage to the property or the furniture or the walls or the kitchen units or the shower, make sure the landlord adds that to the inventory. It's also called a statement of condition report, and that's for a good reason. It's the document which records the condition of everything at the point of time that you move in. And it's the same document that will be looked at when you come to move out to assess for any damage or missing items, which may ultimately be taken out of your deposit before it's returned to you. This is the briefest possible overview. If you have any questions or queries, pop them in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them.